Layoffs in the US are at their highest January level since 2009, the financial crisis. So that begs the question, is the US heading into a recession? Because if you've been watching the markets today, investors are clearly nervous. Now, I built an 8-figure net worth by understanding how money works, so let's talk about it because the story right now is more revealing than people realize. 2009 comparison, yes, is technically true, but what most people don't understand is that number is coming from the announcement of cuts, not from unemployment already spiking. Those announcements, they're the first move, they're the signal. Why is this happening? Public companies are under constant pressure to increase their profits. That's because the shareholders expect businesses to become more profitable and more valuable every single year. If profits stop growing, stock prices fall. If stock prices fall, executives get blamed. And if that continues, executives get replaced. So they don't want that. The companies are like, hey, we're not just going to ride this out. We got to do something to make the numbers look better. You have two ways to do that. You can either grow sales or you can cut costs. But when spending slows, or if it looks like, hey, it might be slowing, the executives aren't just going to wait it out. They need to take action now. One of the easiest way to do this is to get rid of some of the people that you have employed because labor is a high cost. And this is typically why layoffs show up before recessions, not after them. And this is exactly why tech is leading the sell-off today in the stock market. So let me explain. Tech companies have hired aggressively. They have spent billions of dollars on AI and AI infrastructure. They have built massive teams, assuming that this growth is going to stay explosive. But growth is slowing. AI, expensive. And investors, they want efficiency, not promises. We talked about this in my Microsoft video that I posted the other day. So executives, yes, they are doing the fastest thing that they can control right now. And investors today, they're not reacting to what's already happened. Remember, the market is forward looking. They are reacting to what they think could happen next. If layoffs spread, spending weakens. If spending weakens, growth slows. And if growth slows further, then earnings are impacted. That chain reaction is what the market is pricing in today. So no, this doesn't necessarily mean that the US is 100% headed for a recession, but it does mean that we have moved from blind optimism to defensive positioning. Now remember, stock market pullbacks and crashes and recessions, they don't have to be a bad thing. They can actually be a really good thing if you are prepared, because they are a wealth transfer and you want to get on the right side of that, because this could be a once in a lifetime opportunity for you. You want to learn more about what to do next? I have a free training on my website called How to Get Rich in a Recession. I'm teaching you guys the tips, the tools, the strategies that I used to go from $40,000 in debt to millionaire at 30, link in bio.